So welcome back to the Samurai Way podcast. I'm so glad that you're here and you're here to hear the final story and the happy ending about Sarah's life. And so you want to listen to the whole episodes. So please welcome back Sara Im. So welcome
Thank
back,
you.
Sarah. We're glad to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me back. So I'm sure the audience want to know what happened from a refugee camp. I registered as a refugee, and my relative in United States did the paperwork to sponsor me to come. So after waiting for more than a year, it takes time. Everything takes time, but it's it's the time well spent because it's a better expectation. There's something good to come. So after waiting for about a year, I was able to come to United States. So when I got to United States, guess where I landed? Connecticut. Connecticut is the beautiful state. But one thing that is so much different that I was shocked. It's cold.
Cold.
I got there just before winter. Here I come, flip-flop on my feet and and wearing sheer blouse, no winter coat or anything. But anyway, that's something very different. And another thing is I don't speak English. So I have a hard time understanding what people are saying. But I have some good friend, good Christian woman group in Connecticut that they team up to help people that come to United States um, as a refugee like me. They have a program to help people. So I am so grateful for their help. They help me just beyond my expectation. They help me to find the school to learn the language. Oh, by the way, when I arrive, my relative that sponsor me need to move to another state before I arrive because he had to get to go with his job. But I was now either hopeless because he already told the people at his church that his niece is coming. So that's why I got a lot of help. So they helped me so much. They helped me find an apartment, a furnished apartment. Believe it or not, I don't need to move my bed, my furniture. Everything is already in place. Oh, amazing. And a lot of clothes already there. It's secondhand clothes, secondhand furniture. I don't care. I came from nothing. This,
Right.
this is the beginning. I can have something to get my life started. So rebuild a new life in America. It's amazing. I'm grateful every time I thought about it. I'm grateful for all the people that involved in my life to help me. Uh, so I went back to get my high school diploma so I can register to attend college again, you know. Uh, and I was looking for a job to support myself. And then finally I got to attend college and I pay my own way.
Wow.
I earned the income and I paid for my apartment, I paid for school. So it was very rewarding. Uh, and I was able to bring my family from Cambodia later. There's a lot of challenge when that time come when my family cross over. It's a lot of challenge, but to say the least, I work it out. I have a lot of good friends, a lot of people in Connecticut to help me. So, and then I was able to graduate from college, graduate from Western Connecticut State University. No student loan,
Mm,
all paid for.
wow.
Uh, So after I graduate, I got a job working for a corporation for an insurance company in downtown Hartford. And then at the same time, my family was in the border in Thailand and waiting for me to sponsor them. I need to become a U.S. citizen in order for me to bring my
Mhm.
family over. So I became a U.S. citizen and I did the paperwork to bring my family over. And then finally, after 5 years of work, of going through this difficult, challenging immigrations process, they arrived. My mom, my all my three brothers, my sister-in-law, and two children. Yeah, it was a happy day. Uh,
Mm, I
a
can
hap-
imagine.
yeah, happy second time, second reunion.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at
So
that time, you knew that that was coming. It wasn't like you were wondering where they are. Um, you found them and you were reunited, and then your mom had the foresight to send you to America.
yeah, yeah. She was brave. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
she is more courageous than me.
Oh, I don't know. You both are, right? This is about courage in Gambadu. It's just that's samurai. That's a samurai way. Courage and Gambadu is never giving up. And that's the topic of my next book because there's so many stories that I want to share to give people hope that it's, no matter how bad it seems, there's always hope. I never had to go through the killing fields or anything like that, but I had bleak moments when I didn't know how if I was going to get better. I didn't know, but I had the hope and the feeling and the goals to do it and to never give up.
Yeah, yeah. Tenacity is
Yes.
a value. It's very
Mhm.
important. Uh, well, I'm grateful that I get a chance to share my story
Mhm.
because I realized if I didn't share, nobody benefit from it.
Right.
If I hide it, it it get nowhere. Nobody
That's right.
benefit. Yeah.
And you want to share a little bit about your life now, and then we'll probably wrap it up after that, and where you've come from, graduating from college, bringing your family over, and then what happens next.
What happened next? I got married.
Hmm.
I met somebody, and then we got married, and I moved away from Connecticut. That means I moved away from my family again. But this time we still can communicate through telephone, through letter. So it's not the same as the last separation. Um, so I moved to live with my husband in Texas, and then later on he moved a few more times for his job. So I moved a few times. I got an opportunity to live in a different state, different city, meet different friends. So that was fun. But
Hmm.
but moving is not fun.
No, it's not
Ah,
fun.
no, no, a lot of work. But finally, right now, we are in Florida. It's our last move. My husband retired a cou- you know, almost 20 years ago. So he retired and we moved to live here for good. no more moving. But I did not retire yet. I still enjoy working in the community. I want to get involved, to share my story, to inspire people. So that's the reason, one of the reason I wrote my book. I wrote the book 11 years ago. This is after 35 years of hiding.
Mm.
35 years when I moved from state to state, place to place. Nobody know my backstory. Nobody know until I decided to share the story. At that time, one of the reasons I found out that one of my friends that I know through networking, she lost her child, her daughter took her own life.
Mm.
And it was heartbreaking. And when she heard my story a little bit, she cried. So that's another reason that pushed me to start sharing my story. Because I realized that people live in this country, in this beautiful country. Uh, I didn't think that anybody would not be happy because, compared to where I came from, this is the best place. Why people are not happy? But when I found out that they took their own life, and I said, oh no, they need to know this story. They need to know the other life, the other country, the other people that has gone through so much suffering.
Mhm.
So they stop thinking about taking their own life.
So that's what keeps you going, is to help. And it sounds like that's what keeps you going, is to help other people find hope and never give up. And that's Gambaru.
Yeah, yeah. Several years ago, I was speaking at the Rotary Club, and one of my friends from the networking, she brought a couple of people with her. One of them is her employee. Um, so I didn't pay too much attention because I'm just speaking, sharing, and so on, and sell some of my book and so on. So a few months later, I met this young woman, and she confronted me and she said that I will never forget you, Sarah, because I heard your story and I read your book, and
Oh,
you changed my life. I said, how?
wow.
How? She said, I used to be suicidal all my life and no more since I heard your story. That was very, very
Oh,
eye-opening. So that's why I keep doing what I'm doing, because you never know who life you can save. So
mm,
if nobody else, it's just that one life is worth it.
mhm.
Yeah, worth the effort. So
Oh, this has been a beautiful time sharing with you, Sarah. And like I shared with you, I have never heard a story, or I never knew anybody that survived the killing fields. And so glad that you not only survived it, you had a purpose. And look at you now, you're here in the United States, clear across the ocean, from Cambodia, and helping other people. And just like you shared, with just that one life of someone being suicidal, that life is good. It really is good. So
yeah,
thank you for sharing. And if you have, we'll put in the information about Sarah and how to get a hold of her and about her book. So I hope that this has been informative and inspirational to all of you, because this is the samurai way of courage, and then Gambaru, never give up. So I want to thank each one of you listeners for being here, for listening and liking, subscribing, and please share with other people, because that keeps our show going. And that's what my goal is, to share more about the samurai way, because in my opinion, I'm Japanese and that's my heritage. And there is wisdom, there is hope, there is everything good: courage, integrity, benevolence, respect, honesty, honor, and loyalty, and ikigai and gambaru, which we shared about. They're all in there, and they are the samurai way. So I want to thank you again for being here, and be sure to share it with other people, and please listen to the end. So I want to thank you once again, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Samurai Way podcast. Mata ne. Bye-bye.
Bye.